Bell and Mark, and thank you everybody for coming today. Next we'll talk about how machine learning can help transform your business. When we think about machine learning at Google, we think about machine learning in three buckets. We think machine learning can help you innovate and build those next generation experiences. We believe machine learning can also help you enhance your monetization. And we believe machine learning can help you run your infrastructure at scale and use automation to reduce the overall operational costs. So we'll go through a few of these examples in today's presentation. So here's a typical media supply chain Bell showed earlier, all the way from getting a live signal to being able to play back that content on the end user application. Each of these steps, as we think about those, we think about how machine learning can help transform each of those steps. Let's take a few examples from this entire workflow. So one such example, which is one of my favorites of where we think machine learning will get to, is being able to help with the creative process of content creation as well as content editing. Machine learning can help you automatically generate those clips that Mark was talking about. Machine learning can help you generate personalized trailers. It can even help you automatically pick that right thumbnail to get the user to engage with your content. Or being able to create those dynamic thumbnails, either using a quick video preview or being able to generate a GIF file itself. So when you think about the creative process, it's a journey, but machine learning can actually start assisting with that journey today. And I think in a couple of years, it'll get to a stage where, similar to fully autonomous cars, we'll see machine learning helping you with automatically create some of that content, as well as being able to even generate some more original content. Another area, let's take an example of content recommendation. This has been around for a long time, and today machine learning algorithms use user data, and they combine that with content metadata to be able to target and generate content recommendations. With machine learning, if we can start understanding visually what's in the content, we can start imagining a new world of finding visually similar video content. It's again another very interesting area of research, but which was just not possible till now, where we were just pretty much relying on the content metadata. But with being able to start understanding the content itself, we can start finding those visually similar video contents. Let's take another example, video insights. Today, most of our insights for the video are at the overall video level. At best, you can look at your user engagement graph and you can see how the users are engaging and where the drop-off is happening in your content. And at that point, you can draw some conclusions. Maybe there was something happening in that scene. Maybe that's the reason users dropped off, or maybe there was a drop in the quality, correct? You can start building your hypothesis. With machine learning and being able to understand your content, we can automatically segment your videos into shots and then attach descriptions with those shots. Think about combining that with your existing engagement data, and now you have a lot more deeper insights. You can understand what's happening in each of those scenes, which actors were present, what were the sentiments being expressed in those particular scenes, and now combining that with your engagement data, you can start building those deeper insights in terms of what is appealing to your users. And think about this as a cycle. You build those deeper intelligence, and then that feeds into your decisions and better content recommendations. It can also feed into your content creation or content license cycle. Again, so overall curve of both creating, targeting, and analyzing your content can be improved using machine learning. So when I think about machine learning, I think about the entire workflow, and I want you guys to, as you think about this workflow, this is not the exhaustive use cases, correct? I want you to think about your business, your use cases, and think about which of these use cases resonate the most. There might be new use cases all the way from like clipping or being able to do better compression, correct? Like find out what's interesting and important for your business, and start thinking about your strategy and your plan of how you would apply machine learning to it. So today, we'll talk about some of these use cases. We'll also talk about some of the technology readily available to get you started on this journey. So at Google, we have a set of already readily available APIs, all the way from Cloud Natural Language API, where you can automatically understand natural text for you to be able to analyze your textual documents, or building those next generation experiences where you want to be able to either build those chatbots or build an assistive experience inside your application, to being able to convert your speech to text, to being able to translate that into several languages. This is readily available today. You can integrate this into your applications. It has been trained on large-scale data that Google has, and it's just a matter of being able to integrate with JSON files, correct? So any app developer without any background in machine learning can help you get started in this journey. We also have a Cloud Vision API. This can help you analyze and understand your images better. So we can help you detect faces in your images. We can help identify logos. In this particular case, we can identify YouTube logo. We can even identify objects inside your images. So think about all the way from recognizing that sunset scene, to the beach scene, to dolphins, to cheetahs inside your content, and starting to build that vocabulary of what that scene is all about. We can help you detect if it's explicit content. We can even start reading some of the text inside your images by doing OCR. And we can also identify some famous landmarks. So for instance, if it's a Times Square or an Eiffel Tower, we can identify those. Now think about the applications around it. Again, if there are applications both on the CMS side, where if your editors are looking to either create a new article or publish new content, they can quickly go in and find that relevant image and then be able to continue with their journey of creating new content. Similarly, you can start thinking about new set of experiences that this unlocks on the consumer side. I'm even more excited about the Cloud Video Intelligence API. We talked about this earlier today in the keynote. This API is available in beta right now. What this API does is it basically allows you to take your video and segment it into shots. And then it starts annotating those shots with descriptions about those shots itself. You can think of this as the foundation for you to build interesting experiences for video search, interesting experiences for recommendations and targeting, doing deeper analysis of your content, and ultimately getting to that vision of being able to create new content. So let's do a quick demo for this. So let's switch over to the demo station. So what we've done is basically indexed a lot of videos with the Video Intelligence API, and I want to quickly demo being able to search content inside. So for instance, I can do a quick search for beach and be able to find those exact moments inside this video where there's a beach content in it. As you can imagine, it would take a lot of effort to be able to actually find those moments itself. Let's switch back to the slides. We can not only use this as a foundation for building richer experiences, but we believe this is the starting point for you to be able to start enhancing your monetization strategy. So machine learning can help you detect those right moments inside your content, when to show ads, find the right number of ads to show. Today, for most content, it's statically configured, like 3 ads or 4 ads, correct? You can personalize that to the user level to say, this user is likely going to stop watching my content after 3 ads. And being able to figure out the right set of ads to show at those moments, all the way by deeply understanding what is actually being pictured in the content itself. So here's an example of a shopping scene, being able to recognize products, the brands being mentioned in it, and then being able to show the contextual ads. So contextual brand ads, for instance, perform significantly better than regular ads when shown at the right moment. Similarly, being able to give users an actionable product carousel where they can decide where to buy the products itself. Again, it will drive higher engagement with your content as well as drive higher monetization. So again, this is an example where understanding your content better will help you monetize your content better. Next, I'm really excited about this journey of, as we start understanding this content, is really building this foundation towards better content summarization and ultimately content creation. So think about it. The Video Intelligence API allows you to segment your videos into shots. Now you can take that and start adding meta descriptions to it. The next level beyond that is actually really understanding, given a user intent, being able to summarize the content itself. So an example, in this particular case, it's a food game show, and the user may be like, show me a 3-minute highlight of the show. It's a 30-minute show. Being able to take all your content, chunk it into smaller segments, and then taking each of those segments and ranking those based on user relevance and intent, and then creating that summary. You can similarly imagine applications to movie trailers, correct? There is a movie, the King Kong movie, where somebody says, I really want to see a lot of visual effects and I want to see more of Kong, correct? And you know that based on your knowledge about the user, you can start creating a personalized trailer which has more of Kong and more of visual effects in your trailer, right? It's just not possible to do that today because you probably will create 10, 15, 20 different versions of your movie trailer with this kind of content summarization technology. You can start thinking about creating personalized stream for every single user. Similarly, doing clips, as Mark mentioned earlier, it's a pretty big need on sports content, on news content. If I wanted to be able to watch highlights of yesterday's game in 2 minutes, or watch highlights of yesterday's game in 2 minutes for a specific player, I just can't specify that criteria today. And I think users over time are going to more and more start expecting to consume content on their own terms, in bite size, and the expectation is going to be doing more personalization. So again, this kind of technology where we can deeply start understanding the content, it unlocks these future use cases where getting started on that journey today with doing deeper indexing using Video Intelligence API will help you get to this end goal in a matter of time. Another example, let's switch here. On the operations side, one of the big challenges is being able to get closed captioning. I think pretty much most media companies are distributing their content online and need to have closed captioning, and they're doing it manually today. A huge amount of cost associated with it. With machine learning, automatically you can start generating closed captioning. The other thing I want to actually encourage is think about machine learning as a journey. It's not point in time. A lot of folks, when I talk to them and they think about machine learning, they are hoping to have readily available solutions that they can consume today. Right? In many cases, the technology is there, and you need to integrate with it and then continue to evolve as the technology gets better. So an example with closed captioning is being able to get an output of transcription, reviewing and editing the quality, fixing any issues. You'll probably out of the box get to 90% quality, and then with context-specific training, any edits that you do, you can further increase the quality up to maybe 95%, and the overall cost of doing the transcription goes significantly down. So taking the power of machine learning and integrating it into an application like this, where you can review and edit the results, and then taking the results and feeding that back into the machine learning models to further personalize that to your taste, we believe that is going to unlock a significant impact to your business today instead of waiting for the next couple of years. Another example is being able to automatically translate your content. Google Translate API lets you translate text to text in 100 languages. Again, similar concept, being able to do it in an end-user application where you can review and edit your content, can quickly address any of the issues that are there with the automated content, automated generated content, and then continue to improve the models and reduce your cost of producing this content. Another example is being able to automatically rate your content. So laying it on your timeline, all the adult scenes and where the adult language is, for your QC operators to be able to very quickly at a glance, being able to review it and deciding what the overall rating is for your content. You can almost think of this as the foundation for your QC processes. We talk to a lot of the media companies. There's lots of those small steps in your QC process, all the way from thinking about content rating to every country has their own laws in terms of what content is allowed and what's not allowed, and being able to actually understand your content and being able to flag it on a timeline so the operators can quickly review it, maybe edit the content, remove the scenes which are not allowed, and make it ready for distribution, especially going to Middle East or Southeast Asia, where these are big tasks. But even things like just simple tasks like being able to match audio with video, or being able to make sure audio is in sync with video. Machine learning can help with those QC processes. We were talking to a media company, and it was like they were doing the same QC step like 50 times in their workflow. And simply automating that step once will save them doing that same task 50 times manually. Correct? And there are simple steps which are actually possible today for you to be able to leverage either readily available APIs, or you can start looking at TensorFlow. So again, when you think about machine learning, think about not just building new innovative experiences or enhancing your monetization. Think about the full stack, stack of solutions. So today we've talked a lot across cloud and machine learning and how it can help you run your business at scale, do it at lower cost, help you personalize and create that content and be able to target that to the users, and help you with better monetization. If you have any questions or would like to chat further, we have a media booth on third floor. Please stop by. Happy to answer those questions. Thank you everybody for coming today.